Angels, Archangels, Guardian Angels, Monday Musings. This week we celebrate the feasts of the Archangels, Saints Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael, and we also celebrate the memorial of our Guardian Angels. So because of that, just some Monday Musings on Angels, Archangels, and even our Guardian Angels. Angels are purely spiritual beings, which means they have no body. Because they have no body, it means they never have a need to sleep, they never have a need to eat. There's no distinction of male or female in angels because they have no body, and also because they have no body, it means they can never die. Angels, similar to us, when they were created with both a mind, and they were also created with a will. The will is the ability that we're given, that we can either choose to serve God or not serve God. Throughout our lives, we have many opportunities where we can use our will, again, to either follow God or not follow God. And angels, at the beginning of creation, they were given one opportunity to use their will to either choose to, again, serve God or not serve God. Those angels that chose not to serve God were cast into hell when hell was created, and that was Satan and all the other demons like him that chose not to serve God. Those angels that chose to serve God were admitted into the beatific vision. The beatific vision is it's the supernatural end, why we're created. We're created for the beatific vision, which means to see God face to face for all eternity. Those angels that used their will to freely choose to serve God, when they chose that, they were admitted to the beatific vision, which means for all eternity they were given the gift of seeing God face to face. And so that's the supernatural end for both angels and the human person. And in order for that to happen, we have to, on both angels and also the human person, we have to undergo some trial or some period of testing. And again, angels were given that opportunity, that period of trial, only one time to either choose to serve God or not serve God. The scriptures confirm how there are thousands and thousands of angels. In Daniel we hear, "As I looked, thrones were placed, and one that was ancient of days took his seat. His clothing was white as snow, and the hair of his head like pure wool. His throne was fiery flames, its wheels were burning fire. A stream of fire issued and came forth from before him. 1,000,000 served him, and 10,000 times 10,000 stood before him." And in Revelation, we also hear something similar. Then I looked, and I heard around the throne and the living creatures and the elders the voice of many angels, numbering myriads of myriads and thousands of thousands. And so again, there are thousands and thousands of angels who are given the task of beholding God face to face for all eternity. There are what are called the 9 choirs of angels, and we get most of these from scriptures. The 9 choirs of angels are seraphim, cherubim, thrones, dominions, virtues, powers, principalities, archangels, and angels. And there is varying degrees of, I guess, importance of the angels, so there is kind of a rank, a hierarchy amongst the angels. And the archangels, who we'll celebrate tomorrow, those are Saints Michael, Gabriel, and Raphael. The archangels, they have an important task, and we get all these names from the scriptures, and there are scriptural accounts of all these archangels, and they basically have the important task of delivering, very important messages to certain individuals. So Saint Gabriel was given the important task of telling Mary, asking Mary, I guess, if she would freely choose to serve to be the vessel of bearing within her Jesus, the Son of God. And so those archangels, they have a very important task of delivering important messages to certain individuals. Angels, they are doing many important things. Most importantly, they're glorifying God for all eternity. St. Augustine said of the angels, I just guess this was a beautiful quote, Thus the true cause of the blessedness of the good angels is found to be this, that they cleave to him who supremely is. And if we ask the cause of the misery of the bad, it occurs to us, and not unreasonably, that they are miserable because they have forsaken him who supremely is, and have turned to themselves, who have no such essence. So each of us, from the moment of our birth, there seems to be some, distinction. Every person created from the moment of their birth has what's called a guardian angel. And a guardian angel is one particular angel that's given to an individual in order to guide them throughout their life. And so each of us have one angel whose sole purpose, most importantly, is to glorify God, and whose main task amongst earthly realities is to guide and direct us and basically to help us lead us to salvation. St. Jerome, we're also going to celebrate his memorial this week, so I'm just going to quote him. And St. Jerome said, "How great is the value of the soul that every single person from his birth received an angel for his protection." And so we each have this. It's important. It's important for us to pray to our guardian angels because we have this one particular angel that's given to us to guide us and to help us lead us on the path of salvation. I'm sure many of us remember that prayer: "Angel of God, my guardian dear, to whom God's love commits me here, ever this day be at my side, to light and guard, to rule and guide." And so we can pray simple prayers like that, or we can just speak with our guardian angels. Angels are all around us. Actually, the chalice that I use at Mass, it's St. Catherine's chalice, that chalice that I use at Mass, it's a nice silver chalice. You'll see it on Sundays. It actually has angels all around the base of the chalice. And so a lot of times in churches, angels will be everywhere, because even though we can't perceive angels with our senses, it doesn't mean angels are not present. They're always around us. At Mass, every time we go to Mass, we actually believe that there are thousands and thousands upon angels gathering with us at the Mass. In one of the prayers that we said this week at Mass, and we say a similar prayer to this each week, at Mass we say, and this is preparing us to enter into the Eucharist, and so we say, "And so with angels and archangels, with thrones and dominions, with all the hosts and the powers of heaven, we sing the hymn of your glory, as without end we acclaim." And so we do believe that those angels are even present with us at Mass. We have that angel who's guarding us throughout our life as our guardian angels. And so angels are all around us. Even though we can't perceive them with our senses, it doesn't mean they're not real. Because we can't perceive them with our senses, because they have no body, it means they exist outside of time and space. Again, it doesn't mean because of that they're any less real than you watching this video right now. So they're even more real than us, because they're beholding God face to face for all eternity. And so just some Monday musings on angels, archangels, and our guardian angels. Pray to the archangels, pray to angels, and most importantly, well, I guess not most importantly, but pray to your guardian angels to lead you in the path of salvation so that you may attain the beatific vision of seeing God face to face for all eternity at the end of our life. See you soon, St. Catherine's.